Goes just a couple of big innings by them, it's pretty much a different one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, it's something that we've talked about in this league. You can't take anything for granted, and even after a 7-0 win yesterday, you have to come out ready to play again today. And I think they definitely punched us in the mouth first. And I thought we had some opportunities, answered back early, but just can't continue. Can't give them another big inning. 2 big innings is tough to kind of climb back from, but that's what this league is, and we have to be ready to come back and fight tomorrow to take a series and just continue to treat all of these like postseason, like a super regional play would be. That's how we're going to continue to get better.
How important is it for you to have 2 very competitive and athletic catchers like Jesse Blaine and Ella to just kind of rotate back and forth, especially in the SEC series that you guys are facing?
Yeah, it's been really helpful, especially with all the doubleheaders that we've played lately. Really a lot of trust in both of them behind the plate and what they can bring. And it's good to see Ella kind of settle in at the plate as well. And that's what we know she can do. It's what she did all last year. And just this year's just been a little bit tougher for her coming back from a couple injuries, but good to see her kind of settle in. I think she's a huge part of us going forward and what she provides behind the plate. I mean, the pickoff to get us out of the inning early, the throwing out this runner, and then also the day at the plate. So, I think it's a good problem to have, but just trying to continue to rotate them. That's who's going to give us the best options back there.
Sierra has that big grand slam. What have you kind of seen from her in that leadoff spot for you guys so far this season?
Yeah, she just continues to pace us, and she's going to set the table, and she can drive and run. She can get on base for those behind her, and I think she just continues to show why she's one of the best hitters, one of the best players in the country. Tough situation there, and knowing that they have to pitch her, and she didn't miss. So, just really proud of her for continuing to fight. I know she's not happy being the last out of the game, but she's doing what she needs to do for us, and it's just again tough comeback for us to come back from being down 12 runs, giving up 12. But I like her fight. I like the fight we showed in the 7th. Forcing them to make a pitching change was kind of our goal there at the end. Let's kind of see the rest of their bullpen a little bit to set us up for tomorrow.
And as far as your pitching, there was some moments here and there, but they really just weren't fooling anybody, were they?
No, not our best outing out of the bullpen. I think, kind of unprecedented, especially for Delaney. We haven't seen that out of her all year. But, everyone's going to have an off day, and I think it's all about how you respond and how you bounce back. And we still have a lot of confidence in her and Raylan, Lexi. I think all of them, we'd be happy to go right back from tomorrow. And I thought Josie did a great job coming in and settling in. And just really what we needed her to do. And she's another one we've talked about, going to need her down the stretch. And looking forward to seeing how the pitching staff bounces back tomorrow.
And it's a chance to win a series tomorrow, so that's that's what you got to do.
It is. Toughness Sunday in the SEC. It's going to take everything and everyone, and there's no secrets. You've seen everyone's pitching. You've seen all the hitters, so it's making sure that we're locked in and ready to go from the first inning, first pitch tomorrow.
Ella, a very good day at the plate for you. Just what it was like the ball like a beach ball to you, and 4 hits.
Yeah, I just try to embrace the role that Coach Jurgens gives me. And anytime, whether it's going in for defense or offense, I'm just trying to do my job, whether it is just catching or just offense. But today, my goal is to just see it. Me and Ricketts have been working on just being slow with the ball and then just letting it get deep and just seeing it, because sometimes I can get a little antsy, but really just trying to embrace what she wants me to do and everything, and just attacking when I go in there.
When you make a big defensive play, like on the pickoff, does that kind of give you a little more juice to go to the plate?
Yeah, it gets me fired up, and just the whole thing with the team and throughout last year and this year was I'll just start screaming, fire me up. It's just like I get like a little adrenaline rush, and then I try to just disperse that throughout the team too.
And Coach kind of mentioned that deadly combination between you and Jesse and how big that is to be able to have that in SEC play. For you guys as catchers, is this something that you talk about heading into the weekend, and how do you kind of bounce off of each other?
Yeah, so we definitely work with each other, and I think we both learn a lot from each other, even though she's a senior and I'm a sophomore. But Jessie's like our big sister. Like, we always look up to her. She's a great role model, and we bounce more throwing ideas and receiving. That's a big part of it for sure with that, and we do work and practice together with that as well. So.
Not the result you wanted today, obviously, but winning the series in the SEC is a goal. So just talk about the message going in tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, there was, 30 hits in the game between 2 teams. I think we did everything right. I think both defense and offense, we can just get some more timely hits and just have more timely defense as well. And I think once we clean that up too, I think we have both played really well on both teams today, but I think tomorrow It's just going to all come down to how we come out and attack throughout the whole rest of the game.